Hi, my name's Luke and I'm the director of the Forest Edge Music Festival, and just wanted to take a couple of minutes to let you in on some of the stuff that's going on in our world. As you know, with an event like this still being so young, it's very much a 1 year at a time process. So with that in mind, I'm very excited to confirm that the festival is going ahead in 2015 thanks to the unrelenting support of the Board of Management at CYC. However, I can't stress enough that I truly believe 2015 is our last chance to get the event on its feet and viable as a long-term option. That's not an ultimatum that's been passed down to me from the board or anything of the sort. As I said, they've been nothing but overwhelmingly supportive. The simple reality is that in today's climate, it's becoming increasingly difficult to run events like this and to actually make them viable, which is evidenced by the wave of festivals over the last couple of years that have been closing their gates for good. Most notably, our Kiwi mates over at Parachute Festival. We were moving forward in leaps and bounds for our first 3 years, which was wonderful, but this year actually saw us take quite a hit and actually slide backwards a little bit in our ticket sales, which, as you can imagine, left us asking some pretty big questions about the future of the festival and the viability of it, and all those kinds of things. So there's really no doubt in our mind that if we're to get this event on its feet as a long-term option, then we really need to turn the corner in 2015, and it really has to be quite a significant year for us to be able to survive. We are very excited to announce that from 2015 onwards, the festival will no longer be a Friday night to Sunday event. Gates will open first thing on Saturday morning, with bands kicking off early that afternoon. Sunday will kick off with church, as it always has, but that will continue into a full day of bands, with our headliners playing Sunday night and people waking up and heading home on Monday morning. We put a lot of time and thought into a variety of potential changes for the festival, but we really zeroed in on this one as something that we think will play a huge part in the marketability and the success of the festival moving forward into the future. The festival now becomes 2 days of action-packed festivities, as opposed to what was really a Saturday of action-packed festival with a Friday night and a Sunday that just lacked a bit of the same punch. So we think that it's really going to fill out the weekend, make it feel a little bit more action-packed, a little bit more substance, and we think that it's going to be a really healthy move moving into the future. There are 3 big ways that you can help us turn the corner this year coming into the 2015 festival. The first is to become an official supporter. This year we had just under 40 supporters, which was a complete game changer for us in terms of the calibre of artists that we had the capacity to have conversations with. This year we'd love to see that number increase even more. Obviously, the higher profile bands that we can book, the better. And hopefully as a result of that, the more ticket sales we can move. All the funds from our supporters go directly towards our artist budget, which means that every supporter plays a key role in actually putting our headline artists on stage for the weekend. So if that's something that resonates with you and you want to get excited about helping us book the best bands going around, then head to this website, or check out the information in the video description just below, and get signed up. It's only $20 a month for the lead up to the festival, and you'll get a whole bunch of little sort of video updates and insight into what's going on, and get to really journey with us through the process, and also know that you've been a key part of helping make the event a reality. The second thing that you can do is just bring your friends. Youth groups are a huge part of the success of the festival, but also a really integral part of how we want to be able to minister and feed back into the local church in Melbourne. So if you've got a youth group that isn't coming yet, then you should be. And we would love to talk to you about how we can make that a reality. The third thing that you can do is just to pray. Pray that doors are open to us and opportunities become available to advertise and network for the festival. Pray for wisdom and discernment as we try to work out which bands that would be best to book, and pray for all the logistics involved in pulling together an event of this scale. Apart from that, we just wanted to say thank you so much for being a part of making this vision a reality, and we'll see you in March 2015.